Hello friends, today I want to talk to you about Myoga Ginger. It is a ginger that is originally from Japan and is hardy to zone 6, I believe. There is a guy growing it in upstate New York and I believe he's in zone 6. So if you are able to overwinter this with a lot of mulch, it will come back every single year and produce edible flowers. And this right here, the one with the thin leaves, this is Myoga Ginger. It's a little confusing because these are canna lilies and they look luscious and green as well. So I'm going to show you the plant right here and how it likes to grow. So if you've ever grown ginger before, like the typical ginger, it has a very similar leaf pattern to this one. And you can see here I bought two plants originally, and it was two separate little rhizomes. It has a small little rhizome and it's skinny. It's not thick like the edible ginger. In Japan, they eat the young shoots in spring as a vegetable, but the main crop is the flower that it makes at the base. And that is what got me really excited about this plant, and I really wanted to grow it. I planted this last year in 2023, but it did not make any flowers. And this year it came back very healthy and very strong, and I was hoping for some flowers. And the other day I came in here and I saw this little guy right here. This is the flower. In Japan, they use the flowers to pickle them and then they eat them as a pickle. And I got plants 3 years ago from Etsy, and I had it inside my house, but they died inside my house because I bought them in winter and I was waiting for spring to plant them outside. So the following year I bought them again, and then I put them into the ground, directly into the ground. This plant is not very tall. It might be 3 feet tall over here, and this one over here is about 2 feet tall. I think it would grow a little bit taller if this canna lilies were not in its way. So it's very partial shade here where it is. It's between my greenhouse and these plants, so it doesn't get a lot of sun. But the other day I was digging in here and I saw the very first flower, at least the very first one I saw, because I just started looking around a little bit more and I have seen even more. This is the Myoga Ginger and it's hardy to zone 7, and it makes these beautiful flowers. Check out how beautiful it looks, like an orchid. And you can see here from the base it starts shooting a little shoot and it starts making this. So this is what the base looks like. It looks like your typical ginger, and I have 1, 2, and 3 different stands of it, and it grows laterally, so this way and this way, so it will grow more rhizomes this way. So when I planted these in the ground, I had a single stem here and a single stem over here, but I think they have produced even more in the last 2 years. And check out this beautiful flower down here. So let's try to dig it out so I can show you what it looks like. And I want to see how it connects to the bottom. So we're going to find out right now together how it connects. See, this is right here. It has produced this little shoot, and you can see how it connects to the rhizome right over here. So it's coming directly out of the stem. So it's coming directly out of the stem here, and I'm going to pull this. So here it is. So here's the flower with the stem. So check this out, my friends. I have been successful at getting Myoga Ginger flowers here in zone 7, Virginia. I knew this was very possible because the guy in New York grows them. So I know for a fact I can grow them. It is always so nice, and you get this joy from growing something that you saw online and you wanted to grow it, and when you're successful, it's so amazing, the feeling. And this flower is just beautiful. I tried one of the flowers earlier and it's like fresh ginger when you eat it. So here is the little flower. I This one is already a little old because this one is dry, but it seems like it gives different petals out of one little pod. I am going to eat this little guy fresh and see what it tastes like. It even has a little nectar in there, so it's sweet, but it has a slight peppery taste like fresh ginger would. So I bet you this is gonna be really delicious in a stir fry. I'm not sure why this is not more popular in our growing zone, but this is something I will be growing more so than the regular ginger, because the regular ginger, when I grow it, it takes months to grow and a lot of effort because I have to start it indoors and then I take it outside. This Myoga ginger is perennial and it will keep on reproducing itself. I could imagine that if you leave this for like 10 years, it could probably become invasive, but it's kind of very slow at growing, so it's a good candidate to grow as a perennial ginger. And I have started looking around a little bit more and I have found a few more. So check this out. There's another one right here. I don't want to damage the plant, so I'm gonna cut it off from the base. Isn't that cool? I have never seen anything like this before. I mean, I saw it on a video, but here it is. And here's another one. Here's another one. This is so cool. And let me tell you what, it has no pest issues. Zero pest with growing this thing. Unlike my corn, everything wants to eat the corn this year, and the squirrels ate all of my fruits. So this is a good crop to have as a backup. I mean, it is a specialty type crop. Oh, look, I just uncovered another one. So this one, I can see the tiny little sprouts here becomes this, and these become the larger ones. So that's really neat. I am going to leave these for a few more days so that they become full-blown, so they become full-grown flowers, so I can take better, so I can get a better yield. And I'm gonna look around here. Oh yeah, I see another one back there. You see another one back here. Just pull it off the plant. Here it is. And earlier I was looking back here, and check out that beautiful flower. This one is large. Check out how nice it is. I have my little harvest over here. Check it out. And I see another one back there. Check it out. Oh, this one's got a long stem. I wonder what happens if you leave the flower. I don't know what happens if you leave the flower behind and let it do its thing. Maybe it does get pollinated and produce seeds. So those that are young over there, I'll leave them in the ground. I'll leave one to see if anything happens. Since they're from Japan, they might need a specialized bird or insect to pollinize them, but I'm not sure. So we'll have to find out next year after I find out what happens. And this is so weird. Look, there's one way back here, but there is no ginger over there. So I'm not sure how far this is coming from. Oh yeah, it's coming from far away, all the way from over here. And there's one more right here. I'm gonna dig it out. Here we are. Myoga ginger. Quite a harvest, basically. Maybe, oh, there's another one that is gonna come up. So we'll see what happens. I think I'll get more. That back there, that is the canna lily. And this over here is the Myoga ginger. Next year, I'm planning to dig out one of these clumps, and I'm going to divide it and plant it in different areas of the garden to see what area is best for it, because I want to get a good crop of this going. If I can pickle a few cans of this every single year, I can have a good stock and supply of fresh ginger throughout the season in my house. So what do you think about the Myoga ginger? Do you think you're going to grow it in your garden? And what questions do you have about it? Leave them in the comments down below, and hopefully I can answer them for you. I know that this is a cool crop that not a lot of people know about, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you think your friends will benefit from it, make sure you share this video with them. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you on the next one.